Picture Southeast Asia, got it? Okay, now find the country shaped like a coffee bean that's totally surrounded by other countries. Yep, that's Laos. No beaches here, folks, but hold your beach umbrellas. Laos has something way cooler history. We're talking ancient empires, legendary heroes, and enough cultural twists and turns to make your head spin faster than a neutron star. Think Angkor Wat is cool? Wait till you hear about Laos's version. Landlocked? Sure. Limited on historical drama? Absolutely not. Buckle up, space cadets, we're going deep into the heart of Laos. Every good story has a beginning, and Laos's story starts long, long ago. I'm talking a time before iPhones, before cars, even before sliced bread. We're talking about the ancient Lao people, migrating down from China. These early settlers weren't just wandering around for fun, they were skilled metal workers. Imagine the Iron Age, but in the jungle. This iron mastery gave rise to powerful kingdoms, like the legendary Muang Sua, and later Lan Shang. Lan Shang, meaning land of a million elephants, was no joke. This powerful kingdom ruled for centuries, its influence shining brighter than a supernova. Kings built magnificent temples, traded with faraway lands, and even fought off invading armies. Talk about a power struggle. Living next to powerful neighbors is like living next to a black hole. Its gravity is bound to affect you. And Laos, nestled among giants like China, Vietnam, and Thailand, knows this all too well. Throughout its history, Laos has felt the pull of its neighbors. Sometimes it was trade and cultural exchange. Silk robes, anyone? Other times it was pressure and conflict, with armies marching across borders like ants at a picnic. The 18th and 19th centuries saw Laos fall under the influence of Siam, later known as Thailand. While this period brought stability, it also marked a time when Laos's independence dimmed, like a star losing its brightness. Section 4. Golden Temples and Shifting Powers, a Kingdom's Resilience. The story of Laos is one of enduring strength and adaptability. Nestled in the heart of Southeast Asia, this kingdom has faced numerous challenges, and yet, it has always found a way to rise above them. Even under foreign influence, the Lao spirit remained as resilient as a tardigrade in space. The people of Laos have always been known for their tenacity and ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Whether it was the influence of neighboring kingdoms, or the pressures of colonial powers, the Lao people held on to their identity and culture with unwavering determination. Buddhism, with its golden temples and peaceful teachings, became a guiding light for the Lao people. The religion not only provided spiritual solace but also played a crucial role in shaping the cultural and social fabric of the kingdom. Monasteries became centers of learning, where young minds were nurtured and ancient wisdom was passed down through generations. Imagine ornate temples shimmering in the sun, their roofs curved like the backs of majestic dragons. These architectural marvels stood as symbols of the kingdom's rich heritage and artistic prowess. Each temple, with its intricate carvings and golden spires, told a story of devotion, craftsmanship, and the unyielding spirit of the Lao people. These became centers of learning and community, places where ancient traditions met the changing times. Temples were not just places of worship, they were the heartbeats of the community. Festivals, ceremonies, and daily gatherings brought people together, fostering a sense of unity and continuity amidst the ever-changing tides of history. The late 19th and early 20th centuries brought a new kind of influence, the French. As Laos became part of French Indochina, the kingdom experienced a period of significant transformation. The French introduced new administrative systems, infrastructure projects, and educational reforms, which left a lasting impact on the Lao society. Laos became part of French Indochina, a period marked by both progress and exploitation. While the French brought modernization and development, they also extracted resources and imposed their own cultural values. This duality created a complex legacy, one that the Lao people navigated with their characteristic resilience and adaptability. It's like adding cream and sugar to your coffee makes it interesting but changes the original flavor. The French influence added new layers to the Lao identity, blending elements of Western culture with traditional Lao customs. This fusion created a unique cultural tapestry, one that continues to evolve and shape the identity of Laos today. Section 5. Revolution and Renewal. Laos in the 20th century. The mid-20th century was a time of upheaval, a cosmic dance of revolutions and wars. Across the globe, nations were grappling with the aftershocks of World War II, and Southeast Asia was no exception. In this turbulent era, Laos found itself at the heart of a geopolitical struggle that would shape its future. Laos, caught in the crossfire of the Cold War, saw its own struggle for independence. The country was a battleground for competing ideologies, with the United States and the Soviet Union vying for influence in the region. This struggle was not just political but deeply personal for the Laotian people, who yearned for self-determination and peace. The Path at Lao, a communist movement, emerged, seeking a new path for the nation. They were determined to break free from colonial rule and foreign influence, envisioning a future where Laos could stand on its own. Their rise was marked by intense conflict and a relentless drive for change. Think of it like this: Laos was a cosmic pinball, bouncing between the forces of the East and West. Each superpower sought to imprint its ideology on the nation, leading to a series of political and military confrontations that left an indelible mark on the country's history. The Vietnam War spilled over its borders, leaving scars that linger to this day. The conflict brought devastation to the Laotian landscape and its people, with bombings and battles becoming a grim reality of daily life. The war's impact was profound, reshaping the nation's social and economic fabric. But even in the face of conflict, the Lao people's spirit remained unbroken. Their resilience and determination to preserve their culture and way of life shone through the darkest times. Communities came together, finding strength in unity and hope in their shared heritage. Finally, in 1975, Laos declared independence, marking a new chapter in its long history. This moment was a culmination of years of struggle and sacrifice, a testament to the enduring spirit of the Laotian people. The declaration was not just a political victory, but a profound affirmation of their identity and sovereignty. The universe had spoken, and Laos was ready to write its own destiny. With independence came the promise of renewal and the opportunity to build a future defined by the aspirations and dreams of its people. The journey was far from over, but the path forward was now in their hands. Section 6. From Paddies to Progress, Modern Laos. Emerging from the ashes of war, Laos faced the daunting task of rebuilding. The scars of conflict were everywhere, from the bomb craters that pockmarked the countryside to the shattered buildings in the cities. The people of Laos, however, were determined to rise above the devastation and create a new future for their nation. Imagine trying to assemble a spaceship after a meteor shower. Challenging, right? That's what it felt like for the Lao people as they began the process of reconstruction. Every step forward was met with obstacles, but their spirit remained unbroken. But the Lao people, known for their resilience and hard work, got to it. They rolled up their sleeves and started to rebuild their homes, their communities, and their lives. From the rural villages to the urban centers, everyone played a part in the nation's recovery. The government, focusing on socialist ideals, started to rebuild the nation. They implemented policies aimed at improving infrastructure, healthcare, and education. The leadership knew that for Laos to thrive, it needed a strong foundation. Rice paddies, the lifeblood of Laos, were replanted. Agriculture has always been at the heart of Lao society, and restoring the rice fields was a crucial step in ensuring food security and economic stability. And schools and hospitals were constructed. Education and healthcare became priorities as the government understood that a healthy and educated population was essential for the country's long-term success. It was a slow and steady process, like watching a plant grow towards the light. Progress didn't happen overnight, but with patience and perseverance, the nation began to see the fruits of its labor. While challenges remain, Laos has made remarkable progress in areas like education and healthcare. Schools are now filled with eager students, and hospitals are better equipped to handle the needs of the population. The economy, once reliant on agriculture, is slowly diversifying. New industries are emerging, providing jobs and opportunities for the people. The government is encouraging investment in sectors like manufacturing and technology, with tourism becoming a new star on the horizon. Laos, with its rich cultural heritage and stunning natural landscapes, is attracting visitors from around the world. Tourism is not only boosting the economy, but also fostering a greater understanding and appreciation of Lao culture.